We know Faith is out there.
We want our sweet girl home, and we know she's coming home.
Holding out hope as they live a nightmare that no family should have to go through. This morning we are following the desperate search for a teenager swept away by floodwaters. It is just another reminder of how dangerous these storms can be.
Crews in Cottonwood searching for a 16-year-old who went missing Saturday night. So we want to check in with Ian, who is live on location in Cottonwood this morning, where he has just gotten an update from officials. And, you know, Ian, as a meteorologist, you certainly know the risks of flash flooding, but just on a human level, I mean, a situation like this is just so heartbreaking.
Yeah, we've been talking to family members. It's awful. I want to kind of show you, paint the picture of how these things kind of happen. Look at all the mountains, and you can already see thunderheads starting to develop over the mountains. So toss about 3-4 inches of rain on those mountains. It all comes rushing down into these channels, these washes. The washes go under the bridge. Now there's some roads that do cross the washes, and eventually it all spills into the Verde River. And we had to come up here for a better signal, but there's all sorts of areas where you can see evidence of flash flooding, trees and bushes pushed down, rivulets in the dirt. And there right now are crews where you see that kind of thick area of green trees. That tells you there's a water source there. That's the Verde River. So right now you're looking at a drone. This is where the incident happened, near El Camino Real. Hector is there with our drone. There are crews right now searching there, combing through the brush, lifting up bushes, trying to move maybe boulders or twigs and anything that might be hiding evidence or clues in this tragic situation. We also have crews that are now searching the Verde River. This all happened on Saturday night when a torrential downpour impacted this area. The water started rushing over the roads at around 2 feet and then got up to about 8 feet. That's when the call came in by Faith Moore. The water was too much. She said she was in trouble, and by the time rescuers got to her, the car had been washed away. She was no longer in the car. So the update this morning is there's now professional dive teams, search and rescue folks who are going to be combing the Verde River because they think there may be clues, not just in that wash where you saw Hector a second ago, but also that had been deposited in the Verde River. But they say they don't want volunteers helping out in that effort because the water is definitely moving fast.
The Verde right now is running at a really high flow rate. We're encouraging all of our volunteers to obviously check in here at our command post, and so we have accountability from them. And we're leaving the Verde to our trained swiftwater rescue people because it's dangerous. There's a lot of debris. There's still a high flow, and we just want to make sure that our other citizens that are out here to help are not going to get hurt as well.
I said dive teams. I meant to say search and rescue. There's going to be guys with kayaks out there, poles and lines, kind of safely wading into the Verde River. As far as volunteers who want to help, donate food, water, go to the Mingus High School. That's where you can meet them at the command post, but they are not encouraging people to just go search on their own. The last thing they want is someone else possibly getting caught up in fast-moving waters.